Hey everybody, we're here in the main room with Brumby, little Brumbles. Brumbles and Morgan are both here, and they are the ones that had their surgery last week, and they're both recovering very well, I'm happy to say. We've checked them out, and they're doing great so far. That's really good news. Then, as you know, tomorrow it's surgery day for their mom, Tilbury. Hi, yes, I'm talking about you. So Tilbury's going in for her spay tomorrow. So is QP, and Clyde's getting his neuter. So this is QP here. She's going in for her surgery tomorrow. Look at those baby blues. And then Clyde is also going in for his surgery tomorrow. And as you know, Shire went to his adopter over the weekend, so he's the one that's not here. Anyway, these kids are all doing great. Brumbles is going to fight me. Brumbies, you don't have to fight me. I'm going to open the door now. They've been locked up this morning since breakfast just because I've been running around doing things and wanted a chance to let Truffle come out and wander around, which you may have seen pictures of on our Twitter. She did fine with everybody. Sorry about the camera work there. I was just trying to put the doorstop under the door. Custard's been out all morning, and he's been doing fine. He did get himself locked up last night after he started a little scuffle with Loganberry. But this morning, he's been doing fine. He's looking for somebody to play with. I probably Mrs. Shire, for that matter. I say that. I mean, he probably doesn't miss Shire at all, but certainly Shire was good for him to play with. I think what he really misses is their kitten food, and now that the door's open, he's going to run right in there and have some. Oh, boy. Okay, good. Good. He's just going to go look around. Hey, let's get this pod, actually. Oh, I know. This is just like the pod that you like, isn't it, buddy? Let's take this over where the kittens are. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Custard. Here, Custard. Come on. Let's come play with this. Custard. He was trying to get in it, but that's just a lousy place for it. Let's bring it over here. There we go. Custard, come on. Yeah, he's like, I don't know. I was going to play with something in here. You can't fit through that end. You can fit through the side, buddy. You're never going to fit through that hole in the end. You're too big. Way too big. There are end holes on this thing, but he really is way too big. I don't know what he's thinking. No way you're ever going to fit through that. All right. Well, anyway, yeah, so these kids are all doing great. And as you know, tomorrow is going to be the day that they go in, the rest of them, I should say, go in for their surgery. And when we go to pick them up in the afternoon, we'll be taking the young kids with us for their first vet visit. So the only people, the only kittens that will be here at the academy tomorrow afternoon will be Brumble and Morgan, because they don't have to go. But everybody else will be at the vet tomorrow afternoon, all the other kids, anyway. Tilly, I don't know if you saw that, just kind of took a swipe at Custard to tell him to back off, and he did, because he's smart like that. Good move, Custard. It's good thinking. Discretion is the better part of valor, as they say. Yeah, it's going to be a very full car on the way back from the vet tomorrow when we go to pick these kittens up. And I'm a little worried because they are predicting a ton of snow tomorrow. And I got my fingers crossed that that doesn't cause any issues actually getting there and back. You know, it would really stink if we had to have a rain delay on these kids' graduation. But I don't know. That's never been the case before. So we'll see how it goes. Hoping it works out. It's almost all like highway between here and the vet too. We're just a little bit off on this side, and they're just a little bit off on that side. So those things are generally clear right away. We'll see. Maggie's also looking for trouble. Everybody's looking for trouble today. Well, let's head upstairs and let's take a look at the little kittens. I see everybody complaining about the resolution. Hey, complaining is not going to change anything, folks. Just so you know, I have no control over how YouTube decides to send this stuff out, but I will cut it short. I guess that's the one thing it'll change, so that we don't have to worry about it for too long. So, in a hurry, let's just see how the kids upstairs are doing. Truffle's been out running around all morning. I just put her back in the room, and she's been great with everybody. She just gets along so well. And she's very tiny, too. I posted a picture on our Twitter of her right next to Maggie. So it's really amazing to see the size difference between them, because by weight, she's about half of Maggie's weight. But by visually, because Maggie's so floofy, she's like a quarter of the size. It's amazing. So there you have it. That's on our Twitter. It's a great photo. Not much to it, but it's just the two of them next to each other. It's amazing to see the difference. Then we have these kittens that have just been so loving and fun and wonderful, and I'm really excited to move them to the big room downstairs. The only thing I'm waiting for at this point, since we reorganized this room and moved their food and stuff around, there hasn't been a single poop out of place. So I feel like as far as the litter box goes and the food goes and Truffle's attitude goes, we're 100% ready. The only thing that I am waiting for is I didn't want to have those kids go in for their surgery tomorrow and then have to stay, necessarily in a stranger room than their usual room when they come back from it. So I think this weekend is when we will aim to move these kids. And that actually might be a little later than some of them. But that's my goal, is I'd like to have these kids moved into the big room this weekend. And it actually makes a lot of sense, because on Saturday is when those kids, most of them will be adopted on Saturday, and it will just be QP and her mom left after Saturday, and they can run around the house all day. They don't have to go anywhere. So yeah. I think we're going to get these kids moved downstairs this weekend is my point. And if Saturday is going to be a very busy day, then maybe Sunday or we'll work on it both days. So that's how it will work out. Truffle gets along with everybody. Tilly's in heat right now, and I think it's given Tilly a little bit more of an attitude than lately. I mean, than otherwise. Truffle and Tilly get along okay, but Tilly does sort of want Truffle to stay away from her, and she makes that clear. And for her part, it seems like Truffle doesn't really care one way or the other. So they do fine. It's about what you'd expect. And it's really the way that Tilly was with Custard for the longest time before. Now I think she's starting to accept him just a little bit more. So that's about how we are. I know I'm sitting directly in front of the regular stream camera if it's on. I guess people watching that can't see a thing. Hopefully can't see a thing, because if they could, they wouldn't like what they were seeing right now. Anyway, these kittens are just doing great. They do have their poops, they're all going in the right place. They're not exactly as solid as I would like them to be. And I think the blame for some of that goes on the fact that I've been feeding them the RC mom and baby cat food that's just a little too rich, generally speaking. And so, as I mentioned, I think in the last close-up, I have been slowly trying to move them over to just eating the fancy feast food. But we're going slow on that, because I don't want to interrupt their eating abilities, have them decide that they don't like the food and just aren't going to eat. So right now we're at like a 50-50 mix, and moving as fast as we can. Tomorrow maybe 75% or something. But anyway, that'll be the plan. Let me just say, if you guys want to watch some fun kitten video, then I posted some of the footage from the best day ever. If you look, it's the last video I think posted on our channel. I hope you go check that out, because I'm definitely going to end this. Everybody's still complaining about the pixelization, and that's just no fun for anybody. Maybe once YouTube has this up and processed, it will look better, or maybe it won't. Who knows? We'll just have to hope for it. Anyway, if you want some more kittens to look at right now, check out our regular stream, the Kitten Academy live stream. These kids will be on it. Or check out Best Day Ever, which should be fun. And we'll leave it at that. We'll just cut this off here at 10 minutes. It'll be a short one today, but you've got the Best Day Ever to go back and watch. And if you already watched it, hey, watch it again. It's fun. It's a cute little video. And I think that's it. So thanks, everybody. Catch you later.